everyone. Welcome to another episode of Anderson TV. I'm Josiah Anderson. So today I'm going to talk about just a little bit about what do I think about substitute teaching and what do I like about being a substitute teacher. So in my last video, you saw me at Green Oaks High School in some teacher's classroom using the board. Of course, she was fine with it. So anyways, I'm going to reflect on me substitute teaching and whether do I want to do it again next school year or not. So anyways, I'm still thinking about whether that I want to do this or not. So we'll be right back. So, just going to walk around here. So, anyways, about me being a substitute teacher. So, I began this on August 6, 2024. So, if it was August 6 now, it would be a year since I was hired for the substitute teaching position. So, substitute teaching is the first job that I ever had. I don't count that vector marketing one as a first job because that was a scam, but this job isn't. So I know that substitutes are really supposed to be there, supposed to like grind as my generation would say it's supposed to grind, supposed to just do it. But let me just say what has been going on for the past past months or so. So apparently transportation is a huge problem for me. So I would mostly have to take SportTran to schools of my choice. So like when I was living in my neighborhood of Highland in Shreveport, I would choose to sub at schools that are nearby where I live. So it either has to be like schools like C. Bird, the high school I graduated from, or Cresswell Elementary, Uri Drive Middle School, other schools that I don't have to really walk a long time. But in order for me to go to Bird, it takes like a 10-minute walk from the Brookshire's store nearby for me to walk to Bird. But it is longer than 10 minutes based on how slow I am in trying to get ready. There we go. So, anyways, which is why that... So since I'm at a motel on North Market, the Royal Inn Hotel on North Market, so I've been subbing at two schools, Pine Grove and Green Oaks. So anyways, let me talk about what do I think about being a substitute teacher. Well, let me go by grades first. So because elementary school, I really love subbing at elementary schools because, of course, the students there, they always ask you all types of questions. They want to get to know you very well. They're curious. They're naturally curious. I mean, that curiosity is natural. It is. I mean, that curiosity, of course, that they just want to know about you. But be careful. Do not tell them everything about you. I mean, because they most definitely want to know. I mean, I think it's the same thing in middle school as well. But I'm not going to middle school yet, so let's talk about elementary school. So I appreciate that there is a lot lot of loud students. There's a lot of rowdy students as well, but that is not really a problem to me. Of course, I enjoy subbing at schools because it makes me forget about whatever situation that happens within my family. I really enjoy, and I would say the same for not all the grades, but just elementary and middle school. So, anyways, I put together. So, up on the screen now is how many times that I sub at a school, and you notice that C Bird has the most up there because, yeah, I've been subbing at that school a lot of times, but I will not talk about that until I get into the middle school, which I will get into. So I only subbed at two middle schools, Uri Drive Middle School and Broadmoor. So I like Uri Drive a lot. So when I went to Uri Drive for like a second time for the same teacher, a lot of students recognized who I was. They recognized me from like a few months ago. So anyways, and everyone is very nice there. I mean, it is an amazing school. I mean, I wish that I was sub there all the time. I mean, all the time. That I would love to sub there at Uri Drive. I mean, and I really wish the students well in their future endeavors. I wish them sincerely well. So in Broadmoor, well, the students were something else. Let me just say something else. I don't really know what to say. I don't want to say anything negative about those students. But I will just say that they are an okay class. I mean, and they're also interested in me as well. Not as interested as the elementary students. Not as interested as them. So anyways, now let's go on to the high school part of it. So I only subbed at two high schools, my alma mater, C. Bird, and Green Oaks. So before I talk about Bird, let me talk about Green Oaks just a moment. So when I went there for the first time, of course, yeah, the teachers were nice. Of course, I mean, no attitudes and stuff of that matter. I mean, and the students there, they were okay. They weren't a problem to me. They weren't. So, yeah, Green Oaks is a great school. And now Bird. So, subbing at Bird feels a bit awkward because I just graduated from there almost a year ago. So, yeah, the students I was sub for, they're awesome students. They're not a problem to me at all. And yeah, I know most of those students as well. But here's what is so awkward about it, because now that I'm a substitute, that yeah, I'm treated differently. So yeah, that I'm treated differently by those students as well. Well, which is a whole part of change. By the way, they are supposed to change. So, anyways, the type of substitute teacher I am, of course, I may seem like quite strict. Sometimes I'm not really that strict. As some of the students at Uri Drive, when I subbed there, said that I'm just a chill guy. You know the meme, the chill guy with a dog or kangaroo or something like that. I don't know what that is. So, yeah, I'm just a chill guy, a bit lenient. Because I know that students deal with like mean teachers all day, and certainly I don't want to be that as well. But yeah, I appreciate. But yeah, just wanted for a little bit of stability. So, and I realized that there's also a lot of responsibility that goes along with substitute teaching as well. That I'm just doing this for the money or something like that, but I'm not doing it just for the money. It is to know that, am I fit enough to become a classroom teacher in the future? Because that's what I still want to do. But I'm studying for a criminal justice degree, so how in the world guy with a criminal justice degree become a teacher? Well, apparently some of the colleges around my area and the Caterpillar schools, they have programs for like people with bachelor's degrees can get a teacher certification. It could be any bachelor's degree that there is. I mean, including criminal justice as well. So anyone with a bachelor's degree can be a teacher as long as you have a teacher certification, you take an exam for it, which I am planning to do. Now, I'm not so sure that if I want to do that. But I always said that my entire life that I want to become a teacher. I want to become a teacher. So I'm still planning on doing that, but I'm not so sure at the moment. So anyways, about me being a sub next year, that is really up to what happens a few months from now. So it depends on how situation changes right now. Because we're in a motel, still looking for a place to stay. Now, you guys may be wondering, I'm 19 years old. Why am I still staying with my grandmother and my brother? Well, because that's a choice that I made. That's a choice that I made. So here's a little bit of a story. So since we have plenty of time, let me tell you a story. So I was planning on going to an actual physical college in August of last year. It was called Centenary College. So I got accepted to that college. Then I realized that the financial aid wasn't good enough. And then there's also a certain amount that I have to pay, but also with the payment plan, that creates a whole new expense for me. And in Centenary, they did not have any employment opportunities, part-time employment opportunities for me. They don't have any work-study scholarships for me. So that was going to cause a lot of trouble. So I decided, no, maybe not. So I'm deciding to do college online via Strayer University. And it's a big, and I know it is a disappointing thing to hear, but what else can I do? I mean, yeah, I could try going to another college like LSUS. That is what I'm trying to do. I'm not going to register with Centenary ever again because I don't have $250 to spend. They're a pretty good college, but no, I'm gonna need all the money that I need, and also my family needs help as well. So no, that is not going to happen. I will register with LSUS, which I know I got accepted into, but didn't have a chance to go there. So all I need to do is to transfer out of the online college that I'm in and into LSUS. I want to go to a physical college because my grandmother had took me and my brother to a place out in the country, a place called Lisbon, Louisiana. It is near Homer. So there was this place with like no AC, no electricity, because no one could find out who paid the property taxes on that place. So anyways, my grandmother says that she wants to fix the place up and is planning on living there. Well, I don't want to live there. I mean, especially when it looks like that now. So being there gave me some sort of epiphany. Gave me some sort of thought that, do I really want to live with my grandmother for the rest of my life? I mean, no. I mean, I have options. So I'm planning on living with my grandmother and my brother and then transfer to a physical college with a dorm room or apartment or something of that matter so I will live my life. I mean, I had an opportunity to do that. I just didn't see it until then. So anyways, it means that if I'm going to be in college, then it creates uncertainty for me whether being a substitute teacher or not. So I will ask questions to whatever college I'm going to. Am I able to still sub for Caddo Parish Schools? If I can, then okay, then I will. Then I will sub for Caddo Parish Schools still. But if I can't, then I can't. See, it creates a bit of uncertainty there. Okay, so that is the story. So what I think about substitute teaching is that I rate it on a scale 8.5 out of 10 is what I think. So I'm not going to be subbing for the rest of this month as well as for the rest of this school year. So anyways, it's likely that I'll probably find another job within Caddo Parish Schools, maybe as an IT person or some other job. But I'm not sure about doing that yet. I will have to see how this situation would change. So anyways, we'll be right back. Okay, everyone, so that is it for this week's episode. We're officially at the end of the season. So I'm not sure that I will release the next season, considering I want to know how our situation will change. Then I'll be able to do the new season, because we've been doing the entire season in the motel room and at Green Oaks. We've been here for almost the entire month of April. So anyways, you guys check out the brand new episodes of the 47. So let's see. There was James K. Polk and Zachary Taylor last Sunday. Now this coming Sunday, Easter Sunday, will be Millard Fillmore and Franklin Pierce. So I have to do them every Sunday, including Easter Sunday. Sorry. I'm sorry, but this will be absolutely helpful in case that you need to know the list of the presidents and need to learn about them as well. I mean, this could be helpful. I mean, if you're no longer in your U.S. history class, show it to someone you know who will take U.S. history because they need to know. I mean, and I know that my old U.S. history teacher would let us take a pop quiz on something on knowing who all the presidents are. And this will be absolutely helpful. So anyways, do not miss those 2 new episodes of the 47. So I guess new episodes on Buchanan and Lincoln next Sunday. Next Sunday will be Buchanan and Abraham Lincoln. So the guy that started the Civil War and the guy that ended it. So that will be that episode next Sunday. Okay, so that brings it to the end of the season. So I believe that is it for this episode. I'm Josiah Anderson, signing off. Goodbye, everyone. Have a nice holiday weekend.